Alright guys, as we just recently got into the second phase of the 2.7 version update featuring the release of Chion, we're also quickly approaching the release of Chisa in about 2 weeks. So now the big question is, who should you be pulling for when it comes to considering the value of the character on your account? So in this video, I'll be doing a quick breakdown of both characters, kits, teams, and value, and do a comparison between both Chisa and Chion. Also, if you guys do enjoy the videos, like the video, subscribe and put those notifications on. But alright, let's get right into it, starting off with the Chion kit breakdown. So he recently released not too long ago, but here's a reminder what Chion is all about. Chion is a Aero DPS support hybrid that revolves around heavy attacks and echo skill damage. With this kit, he'll be providing many buffs. His outro skill gives a huge 50% echo skill damage bonus. His Forte circuit adds another 30%, and if you're running the Law of Harmony Echo set, you can even add an extra 16% on top of everything else he does. And granted that you pull for a signature weapon, this will then bring you over to a 100% echo skill damage buff that you can give to other allies. Additionally, him scaling on heavy attack means he's also going to be increasing his own heavy attack damage, and his Liberation provides a 30% crit damage buff to all teammates as well. So with that, we think he'll fit into nearly any team even outside of Echo setups due to that 30% crit damage buff that can go on any character. The only catch is his personal damage might not be the highest, so his role in teams is going to be more to enable your main DPS to shine and do a lot more damage. Now his quick rotation also lets him buff the team and then instantly swap out, as all you have to do is pop his ultimate to get that 3% crit damage, which also gives him value as a quick swap sub DPS or support. Now if we quickly mention Chion's team and his favorite synergies, he's mostly going to be really good alongside other characters that do a lot of echo skill damage, such as Galbrina and Folova. Galbrina and Chion together are going to be especially a very good duo, since both of them deal echo skill damage and benefit directly from his buffs. Now you might seem that he is a very limited character, as most of his buffs are echo skill damage, but at least his crit damage buff is universal, so due to that reason alone, he can also work on many different teams, and he'll still be providing some pretty good value. But of course, his main value is going to be on echo skill damage teams. And if you guys are in need of lunites for the exciting incoming characters, check out this top-up website called Loot Bar. Loot Bar provides 23% off compared to the official in-game purchases. New users can even obtain a 10% off coupon by using my link in the description. And here's how I got 6,480 lunites for $75 instead of the in-game price of nearly $100. You go to the top-up section, proceed to checkout from the wide variety of payment options, and then provide the account info. Within 3 minutes, the purchase will be completed. The double top-ups are also included, and you can even become a VIP member to obtain various discount coupons. They even have excellent ratings on the Trustpilot website. New users get a 12% off discount coupon, and spending at least $80 within the first 30 days, they can redeem a free monthly pass. They also have a special event for the 2.7 banners, 5% off for new users, and 3% off for existing users. Check out the link in the description and pinned comment down below to save with Loot Bar. Alright, now moving on to the next character, we have Chisa. And for what's officially confirmed as this character is that she's a 5-star Havoc Broadblade character, and her expected role is more of a support. She's said to do many things like provide buffs, healing, possibly even shields, which already makes her sound like one of the most flexible characters we've had yet. Her kit revolves around the Havoc Bane mechanic, which makes her one of the few characters that can make proper use of this negative status effect. I can also add that all the negative statuses will be getting a revamp in the next 2.8 update. I briefly mentioned this in my latest video, but for Chisa specifically, the Havoc Bane effect will be given an additional effect with each stack of Havoc or Corrosion, reducing the target's defense by 2%, can stack up to 3 times for a total of 6% defense shred. So in turn, this will not only be buffing Chisa, but also all the future characters that can make use of this effect. Not only can Chisa apply the Havoc Bane, but her early kit info suggests she can even add extra stacks of other negative statuses through her outro skill. She should be able to add 3 stacks, which will also be very good for the Havoc Bane, so she can hit 3 stacks for a total of that 6% target difference shred right away. She's looking like the only character capable of doing this until future launches. And since she can apply extra stacks of all the other negative statuses, this means her synergy with debuff heavy characters are going to be extremely strong. Alright, now in terms of playstyle, she's essentially a support that can also work as a sub DPS with crowd control, healing, shielding capabilities, scaling primarily with resonance liberation damage, and surprisingly as a support, she has strong solid burst potential, and Chisa might even become a main DPS with higher resonances, as I saw a pretty good stopping point for those who want to unlock her as a main DPS without going all in is going to be at the R3. But of course they made it specifically that if you want to use Chisa at a competitive level as a main DPS, then you need the Resonance Chain 6. Now Chisa can slot in on many different teams since she's able to apply the extra stacks of all the effect statuses. This means she can even apply arrow stacks for the Kartefia team and let's say the Zani teams to apply additional Spectral Frazzle. And with her Havoc Bane effect, she can pair really well with other Havoc characters such as Folova, Havoc Rover, Roachia, Cantarilla, pretty much every Havoc character who might also make use of the Havoc Bane effect and get a extra buff with the new revamp. One more thing I can add is she does scale on liberation damage, which means she might want to work well with other characters that has outro skills to amplify liberation damage, such as Yanlin and Cheng Li. Overall, she's shaping up to be a very valuable support or sub DPS that can add shields, buff the team, heal, crowd control, enable Havoc Bane, and every negative status comp in the entire game, which if future releases play more into it, it seems that Chisa will be a timeless character. Now when you compare the two for who you want to pull for, well, they are designed for different teams, so it's up for what you need. So let's say for Chion, he's mostly there to boost echo skill damage and crit damage buffs, pairs really well with Galbrina and Folova, while Chisa enables negative statuses, Havoc Bane comps, and additional support, which makes her an extremely future-proof unit. If you already have strong echo skill DPS, Chion will immediately power up your current teams, but if you prefer playstyles with team like Zani, Kartefia, or simply want to invest in future Havoc comps as we might be getting a really strong Havoc main DPS very soon, then Chisa might be the way to go. But keep in mind, in the end, it's all about which resonators you have on your account or which one you hope to pair up with these two in the future. And if you like these characters based off their designs and gameplay alone, that is another reason to get these characters. But this video was mostly to break down the characters' kits and gameplay and value of these characters overall. But yeah guys, this wraps up the breakdown for Chisa and Chion, and if you guys did enjoy, like the video, subscribe, put those notifications on, as a lot more videos are going to be on the way for this week. But for now, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.